Hello students, very happy to meet you again in another session of matrix multiplication. In the previous session also we studied about matrix multiplications. So here also we are going to study about the problems based on multiplication of matrices. Okay, consider this problem. Here we are having two matrices A and B. Okay, here we are having two matrices. One is A, this is A matrix, and this is B matrix, and we are supposed to find the value for 3A square minus 2B plus I. Okay, so here we are going to find 3A square. Okay, in the previous class itself we studied how to find A square, and scalar multiplication of matrix, and we are going to perform subtraction and plus I. Now tell me what will be the order of I? Order of I will be 2 by 2 because we are dealing only with 2 by 2 matrices. So we are going to start. First we try to find out what is A square is. A square is nothing but A multiplied with A, which is equal to 2 minus 1, 3, 2, and this matrix is multiplied with the same matrix 2 minus 1, 3, 2, and we can very well see that A matrix is of order 2 by 2 and again 2 by 2. So we are checking whether matrix multiplication is possible. So here the number of column in the first matrix is equal to number of rows in the second matrix. So we can multiply the product. We can multiply A square, or we can find A square, and resultant matrix will be 2 by 2. So here we are checked whether we can multiply A with A. Yes, we can multiply. Now how to multiply? How to multiply two matrices? The row element should be multiplied with column element. So the first row element will be multiplied with the first column element. So we are going to start multiplying the matrix. So first element is 2, here first element is also 2. So we multiply 2 multiplied with 2 plus second element is multiplied with the second element, minus 1 is multiplied with 3. So we are going to multiply these two matrices. We check the resultant matrix, it is going to be of order 2 by 2. So how to multiply? We are going to multiply row with column. So first row element will be multiplied with first column. So we start multiplying. First element is multiplied with the first element. So 2 multiplied with 2 plus second element multiplied with the second element, minus 1 multiplied with 3. So this corresponds to single element. So we multiplied first row with the first column. So next we are going to find the next element. It is going to be first row, second column. So we multiply the first row element with second column element. So again we have two entries in the first row and two entries in second column. So we multiply first element with the first element. So 2 multiplied with minus 1 plus second element is multiplied with the second element, minus 1 multiplied with 2. Okay. So by which we completed multiplying the first row with both the columns in the second matrix. Next we move on to second row. So we multiply second row with the first column. we are going to multiply second row with the first column. So second row is going to be multiplied with the first column. So first element is going to be 3. So 3 multiplied with first element. What is the first element in the first column? 2. So 3 multiplied with the 2 plus second element is multiplied with the second element. So second element in the second row is 2. Second element in the first column is 3. So we multiplied the second row with first column. Next, we are going to multiply second row with the second column. So first element is 3 multiplied with the minus 1. So we are going to multiply 3 multiplied with minus 1. So better we can have another bracket here. So identify it is going to be minus 1. And second element is multiplied with second element. It is 2 multiplied with 2. So I completed multiplying the second row element with both the columns of the second matrix. Now we try to simplify. So this is 2 2s are 4 minus 1 into 3. It is going to be minus 3. 2 into minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 into 2 again minus 2. Okay, then second row element. 3 2s are 6, 2 3s are 6. Then 3 into minus 1 minus 3, 2 2s are 4, which is equal to 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3, it is going to be 1. Minus 2 minus 2, it is going to be minus 4. Because both are having same sign, we add and put the same sign. 6 plus 6, add, so 12. Minus 3 plus 4, so different sign, so we have to subtract. Subtract 3 from 4, it is 1, and the bigger number sign is plus, so it is 1. So this is your a square. So we got the value for a square, but we have to find 3a square minus 2b plus I. So I am going to calculate that expression now. Three a square minus 2b plus I, which is equal to 3 into a square value is 1 minus 4, 12, 1. So 3 multiplied with a square minus 2 into B matrix. B matrix is going to be 0, 4, minus 1, 7 plus I. What is I? I is nothing but identity matrix or unit matrix of order 2 by 2. So it is nothing but 1, 0, 0, 1. So we multiply. How to multiply scalar? With a matrix, we have to multiply that scalar which is lying outside to all the elements inside the matrix. So we multiply 3 with all the elements inside the matrix. So it is going to be 3. 3 into minus 4 is going to be minus 12. 3 into 12, 36. 3 into 1, 3. Minus. So we have to multiply this minus 2 inside. So when you take minus 2 inside, this term becomes plus. So I am going to multiply minus 2 inside. So minus 2 into 0, tell me, 0. Minus 2 into 4, minus 8. Minus 2 multiplied with minus 1, it is going to be equal to 2. Minus 2 into 7, minus 14. Plus identity matrix is going to be 1, 0, 0, 1. Now we change that subtraction to addition now. So we can add the corresponding elements. We take step by step addition. First we add the first two matrices. It is 3 plus 0 minus 12 plus of minus 8. It is minus 8. Then 36 plus 2, 3 minus 14 added with 1, 0, 0, 1. Now simplify, that is now first two matrix. 3 plus 0 is 3. Minus 12 minus 8 minus 20. 36 plus 2, 38. 3 minus 14, different symbol, so we have to subtract. 14 minus 3 is going to be 11 with the minus symbol, minus 11 plus 1, 0, 0, 1. Now we add. It is a very simple addition, so we can add straight away. 3 added with 1 gives you the answer 4. Minus 20 plus 0 is going to be minus 20 only. 38 added with the 0, it is going to be 38 again. Minus 11 plus 1. Minus 11 plus 1 will be equal to minus 10. We have to subtract 1 from 11 and put the bigger number symbol. That's it. So this is the final answer. 3a square minus 2b plus I is equal to 4, minus 20, 38 and minus 10. We move on to next question. Now see this question. A is equal to 3 minus 5 minus 4 2. Show that a square minus 5a minus 14i equal to 0. Okay. So we are supposed to prove that a square minus 5a minus 14i equal to 0. So A is a matrix of order 2 by 2 and we are going to multiply A with A itself. So again it is going to be of order 2 by 2. So we can find the product A into A. And the resultant matrix also of order 2 by 2 only. Is it clear? Like previous problem, we are going to find A square first. A square is equal to A multiplied with A, which is equal to 3 minus 5 minus 4 2 and it is multiplied with itself. 3 minus 5 minus 4 2. So we have checked whether the matrix multiplication is possible or not, and the result matrix is also of order 2 by 2. So how to multiply? As usual, row element multiplied with column element. Okay. So we take first row element multiplied with the first column element. So first element multiplied with the first element. So 3 into 3. First element multiplied with the first element. Then we multiply second element with the second element. So it is minus 5 multiplied with minus 4. So we don't have any other element in the row as well as any element in the column. So the product of the first row with the first column is getting over. Next we multiply first row with second column. So again first element is multiplied with the first element. So it is 3 into so first element is multiplied with the first element. So 3 multiplied with minus 5 plus second element multiplied with second element of the second column. So minus 5 has to be multiplied with 2 now. So minus 5 multiplied with 2. So first row is multiplied with both the columns. Next we multiply second row with the first column. Second row element. What are the second row elements? Minus 4 and 2. Second column elements are 3 and minus 4. So again we have to multiply first element with the first element, second element with the second element. So we start multiplying. First element is multiplied with the first element. So minus 4 into 3. Plus second element is multiplied with the second element. 2 multiplied with minus 4. 2 multiplied with minus 4. So I multiplied the second row elements with first column elements. Next we move on to second row with second column. So it is minus 4 multiplied with the minus 5. Small adjustment we will do here, okay, because we are dealing with the minus symbol. We multiply with brackets. So minus 4 multiplied with minus 5 plus second element multiplied with the second element. So 2 multiplied with the 2. So second row is also multiplied with both the columns of the second matrix. Now we have to simplify. 3 3s are, we have to multiply 3 with 3, it is 9. And here minus 5 is multiplied with minus 4. So minus into minus plus, 5 into 4, 20. So it is plus 20. Here 3 multiplied with minus 5. So what will be the answer? 3 multiplied with the minus 5. Plus into minus, minus. 3 5s are 15. Next, minus 5 multiplied with the 2. Again, sign multiplication first. Minus symbol is multiplied with the plus symbol. So it is going to be minus. 5 2s are 10. Next, minus 4 into 3. So minus 4 into 3 is minus 12. 2 into minus 4. It is going to be minus 8. Minus 4 into minus 5. Again, it is 20. Because both are going to be minus. Minus to minus is going to be plus. Because we are doing multiplication. So 4 into 5, 20. Again, 2 2s are 4. So we simplify. 9 plus 20 is going to be 29. Both are going to have same sign. Here also minus 15, minus 10. Both are going to have same sign. But here it is going to be negative sign. So minus 15, minus 10 will be minus 25. Next, minus 12, minus 8. Minus 12, minus 8. Both are going to have same sign. Here we are not going to multiply at all. We are going to simplify. Minus 12, minus 8. Either we have to add or subtract. Since both are going to have same sign, we have to add. So 12 plus 8, it is going to be 20. Because both are going to have negative sign, it is going to be minus 20. 20 plus 4, 24. So we got a square. Now I am going to find the expression. A square minus 5a minus 14i. A square value we simplified, no problem. 29 minus 25 minus 20 plus 24 minus 5 into a value now. What is a value? 3 minus 5 minus 4 plus 2. Then minus 14i. So minus 14 into I matrix. I is going to be of order 2 by 2 again. So it is a unit matrix of order 2 by 2. How to write? It is 1, 0, 0, 1. Now you keep the first matrix as such. 29 minus 25 minus 20 plus 24 I start multiplying this minus 5 inside and minus 14 inside in the single step. So I multiply minus 5 inside, so this minus changes to plus. I convert this one to negative matrix. Okay, so I multiply with 5 also. So minus 5 into 3, minus 15, minus 5 into minus 5, plus 25, minus 5 into minus 4, plus 20, minus 5 into minus 2, minus 20. Sorry. Minus 5 into minus 2, minus 10. So this is minus 10. And I multiply this minus 14 inside. So what you are going to get? Minus 14 multiplied with 1 is minus 14. Minus 14 multiplied with 0, it is 0. Minus 14 is multiplied with 0, 0. Minus 14 into 1, minus 14. Now, we keep the first matrix as such. We simplify for afterwards. We try to add the second and third matrix. Any order we can do. Okay. Better to do the second and third first. If you do it, you will see the result very clearly. So it is minus 15 added with the minus 14. Okay, if you want, you can do one step further. Minus 15 added with the minus 14. Then second element added with the second element. So 25 plus 0. Then 20 added with the 0. 20 plus 0. Then minus 10 added with the minus 14. So you can very well see that 29 minus 25 minus 20 plus 24 plus, simplify this expression, minus 15 minus 14 is going to be minus 29. 25 plus 0 is going to be plus 25. Twenty plus 0 is going to be 20. Minus 10 minus 14, it is going to be minus 24. So we simplified the second matrix. Now we are going to add these two matrices. 29 minus 29. Minus 25 plus 25. Minus 20 plus 20. Plus 24 minus 24. And you can very well see that all the elements are cancelled. So it is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. All the elements are going to be 0. So this is nothing but your null matrix. So we have to write big O. O. So what we have proved here? So we proved here a square minus 5a minus 14i equal to big 0, 0 matrix. Okay. Now we are going to do similar problem, but here we are going to find the value for k. Is it clear? A matrix is given to us. We are supposed to find the value of k given that a square minus 8a plus ki equal to 0. Is it clear? So we rewrite this equation. What we are going to do? We take the equation. What is that? A square minus 8a plus ki equal to 0. Okay. Our aim is to find the value for k. So we can write this ki is equal to, additive inverse of a square is minus a square. So minus a square, and additive inverse of minus 8a is plus 8a. Okay, if you want, you can write one more step here. A square minus 8a plus ki equal to 0. So additive inverse of A square is minus A square. That should be added on both sides. Additive inverse of minus 8A is plus 8A. So plus 8A. We add plus 8A both the sides. Now this A square cancel and minus 8A plus 8A cancel. So we get this expression Ki is equal to minus A square plus 8A. So we have to find the expression minus A square plus 8A. We have to check whether A square is possible. Already we have done two problems with 2 by 2 matrices. So it is very comfortable for us. What will be the product? The product is again going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. So multiplication of A with A is permissible. Okay. So we start calculating what is A square values. A square is equal to A multiplied with A, which is equal to 1, 0, minus 1, 7 multiplied with minus 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, 7. So we have to multiply row with column. So first row is multiplied with the first column. So first element multiplied with the first element. So what is the answer you are going to get? 1 multiplied with 1, 1. I am skipping one step. I am not showing the product 1 into 1. Okay, I am directly multiplying the first element with the first element. So first element, when it is multiplied with the first element, 1. Second element is multiplied with the second element. So we have to multiply 0 with minus 1. What is 0 into minus 1? It is 0. So we put a 0 directly. Okay. So we have no other element in the first row and no other element in the first column. So the product of the first row with the first column is over. Next we have to multiply first row with second column. So we multiply first element again with the first element of the second column, not with the first column. Second column we have to move on. So 1 into 0, 0. 0 into 7, it is going to be 0. So we have multiplied the first row element with both the columns. So no more columns to multiply. So we stop there. So first row multiplication is over. Next, what we are supposed to do? We have to multiply second row element with first column and then second row element with the second column. So we multiply second row with the first column. Minus 1 into 1. It is minus 1. 7 into minus 1. Minus 7. Then minus 1 into 0. 0. 7 into 7. It is going to be 49. So we simplify. 1 plus 0 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. Minus 1, minus 7. Both have same sign. So add and maintain the same sign. Minus 8. Then 49. Now Ki is equal to, what is the expression we got? Minus A square plus 8A, which is equal to minus of, we substitute A square value is 1, 0, minus 8, 49 plus 8 into A. A matrix is going to be 1, 0, minus 1, 7. So we simplify this expression again. We multiply this minus 1 inside. So when you multiply minus inside, it becomes a negative matrix. So it is minus 1, 0, minus to minus, it becomes plus 8, minus 1 into 49, minus 49. So I multiplied the first matrix with minus symbol. Second one, plus 8. So I take only this 8 inside. So I multiply the scalar inside. So I have to multiply the scalar to all the elements. So what you are going to get? 8, 8 into 0, 0, 8 into minus 1, minus 8, 8 into 7, 56. Left hand side it is going to be k into 1, 0, 0, 1 equal to, we are adding these two matrices, minus 1 plus 8, then 0 is added with 0, 8 is added with minus 8, 49 minus 49 is added with 56. So I multiply k inside, scalar only, no, we can multiply. So it is k 0 0 k. Simplify this expression, minus 1 plus 8, we are going to get 7 0 0 minus 49 plus 56, different symbol. So we have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. So you are going to get 7. And left hand side also a 2 by 2 matrix, right hand side also a 2 by 2 matrix. So we can equate both the matrices by equating their corresponding elements. Okay, the first row first element is k, here also first row first element is going to be 7. So we get k is equal to 7. So this is the final answer. So the value of k is going to be equal to 7. And you can try this one by yourself. A matrix is given, I matrix they themselves given. We are supposed to find lambda and mu. In the previous problem we found only one value k, but here we are going to find two values, lambda and mu, which is going to have this condition. The condition is going to be a square is equal to lambda a plus mu I, lambda a plus mu I. Okay. So you can try and you can get the value for lambda and mu. If you tried and if you are going to get the value for lambda 4, if you simplify and if you are going to get lambda value is equal to 4, you must get lambda value is equal to 4 and mu value should be equal to minus 1. Okay. You try to solve and try to get this answer, lambda equal to 4 and mu is equal to minus 1. Now consider another problem. Find the value of x. Here we are going to multiply a row matrix with a 3 by 3 matrix and then with a column matrix. Okay. Matrix multiplication is associative. Okay. You can multiply in any order. If you are going to have 3 matrices, you can multiply it in any order. Okay. Provided the position should not be changed. A into BC you can find, or you can find A into B then C. Both will give you the same answer. This is called associative property. This is called associative property. Multiplying matrix A with the product B and C, or you can find the product AB and then you can multiply it with C. Okay, but our ultimate aim is going to find the value for x. It is going to be a 0 matrix. Okay, it is going to be 0, null matrix. So first, whether the product is possible or not, we will check it. The first matrix is of order 1 by 3, 1 row, 3 column. I am going to multiply it with a 3 by 3 matrix. So it is going to be 3 by 3. So A into B is possible. A into B is possible. On finding the product, I am getting a matrix of order 1 by 3. Okay. Now AB I am going to find out. Then AB is going to be multiplied with the C. What is the order of third matrix? It is going to have 3 row and 1 column. So I can multiply again. So 3 and 3 are same. The resultant matrix is going to be 1 by 1. So it is a matrix of order 1 by 1, which means it is going to have only one element. So we start finding the solution now. One x 1 multiplied with 1 3 2 2 5 1 15 3 2. Again the third matrix 1 2 x. So this is the question given. So I am going to multiply the first and second matrix. So the resultant matrix is going to have only one row, but it is going to have 3 columns. Okay. Now I start multiplying first row with the first column. How many elements I am having in the first row? I am having 3 elements. First element is 1, second element is 3, third element is 1. And in the first column of the second matrix, how many elements I have? Again 3 elements. 1, 2, 15. So we are going to start multiplying the first and second matrix. This is equal to 0, it is given. So we start multiplying. First element with the first element. So 1 into 1, 1. Second element multiplied with the second element. X into 2, it is going to be 2x. Then third element is multiplied with the third element. It is going to be 1 into 15, 15. So first row is multiplied with the first column. Next we are going to multiply first row with the second column. Here also we are having 3 elements in the first row and 3 elements in the second column. So multiply first element with the first element. So first element is multiplied with the first element. So 1 is multiplied with 3. So 1 into 3, 3. Then second element is multiplied with the second element. X is multiplied with the 5. So plus 5x. Third element is multiplied with third element. 1 into 3, 3. So it should be written as plus 3. So the product and the sum will correspond to single element. That we have to be very careful. We are not supposed to write this as 3, 5x and 3. We should not write like this. It is a wrong method. Okay. So first row is multiplied with the second column over. Next we are going to multiply first row with the third column. So first element is multiplied with the first element. 1 into 2. So 1 into 2 is going to be 2. Then second element is multiplied with the second element. X is multiplied with the 1. So it is going to be x. Third element is multiplied with the third element. So plus 2. So 1 multiplied with the 2, 2. And here we are going to have 1, 2, x. And it is equal to null matrix. It is a matrix, okay, null matrix. It is not simple 0, okay. We have to be very careful, okay. So we simplify this expression further. 2x is there. 1 plus 15. 1 plus 15. It is going to be 16. Then 3 plus 3. 6 plus 5x. Then 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus x. This is multiplied with 1, 2, x, which is equal to null matrix. Is it clear? Now we are going to have, what is that? 1 row with the 3 column multiplied with 3 row and 1 column. So resultant matrix is going to be a single element. Okay. which is to be the first row and first column element. Okay, how to multiply again? The row elements should be multiplied with column elements. So first element is multiplied with the first element. So what we are going to get? Two x plus 16 is multiplied with 1. Then second element is multiplied with the second element plus 6 plus 5x is multiplied with second element. What is second element? 2. Plus, we have to be very careful here. That's why we are, I am not doing the multiplication in single step. Okay. Now, the third element is going to be multiplied with the third element. The third element is going to be 4 plus x, which is going to be multiplied with x. Okay. Now we try to simplify this further. Two x plus 16 into 1. I multiply this 1 inside. 1 into 2x, 2x. 1 into 16 is 16. Then this 2 is multiplied inside. 2 into 6, 12. 6 2s are 12. Then 5x into 2. 5x is multiplied with the 2. So 2 into 5, it is 10, 10x. Next, these two elements should be multiplied. So 4 is multiplied with x, 4x. X is multiplied with x, it is going to be x square. So we are getting a quadratic expression now. So which implies we are going to have only one x square term. So x square. And how many x term we are going to have? We are going to have 3x term. Are you able to see that? 2x, 10x, 4x. And all the elements are going to have plus symbol only. So we are going to add 10x plus 4x is 16x, 16x plus 2x is 18x. And here constants are going to be two terms, 16 and 12, and both are going to have same symbol again. 16 plus 12, it is going to be 28. And right answer, it is going to be a null matrix, correct? So it is written as a matrix with only one element. And we are going to solve this because both the matrices are equal. We are going to equate the corresponding elements. Nothing to compare. We are having left hand side one element, right hand side also single element. So we are going to equate. So this element should be equated to this element. So when you equate, what you are going to get? X square plus 18x plus 28 equal to 0. On multiplication, we should get 28. On addition, we should get 18. When we add, we must get 18. So we are going to find two elements. Now we are going to equate. Okay. We are going to simplify. Now we are going to simplify. Okay. Simplify the left hand side. Now we are going to simplify the left hand side. We are going to have only one x square term. So it is x square. Next we are going to have three x terms. So we are going to add the x terms now. We are going to have 2x, 10x, 4x. So all the three terms are going to be in plus symbol. So we can add all the terms. So 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus 2 is 16. So it is going to be 16x. Then constant term. Constant terms are going to be two terms. One is 16, the other one is 12. Only two terms we have. So both are having plus symbol. So we add 28. Right hand side it is written as null matrix. Null matrix I replace with matrix symbol 0. So left hand side also a matrix with order 1 by 1. Right hand side also it is going to be a matrix of order 1 by 1. So we equate the corresponding elements. So x square plus 16x plus 28 is equated to the right hand side element 0. Now we are going to factorize. Okay. On multiplication we should get 28. On addition we should get 16. So the two numbers are going to be 14 and 2. So it is going to be x plus 14 into x plus 2 equal to 0. So we get x is equal to minus 14 and x is equal to minus 2. Okay students. So in this session again we have seen the problems involving matrix multiplication, okay, and how to find the unknowns in different cases. Is it clear? Thank you students. We will meet in another session of multiplying matrices. Thank you.